A stereo amplifier is the beating heart of any hi-fi separate system, the necessary middleman between a source, such as a CD player, turntable, or streamer, and a pair of passive loudspeakers. Without one, you simply don't get a sound, and which one you pick will greatly impact the sonic quality and character of your whole system. If you've chosen to go down the simpler, most convenient, and space-efficient option of a one-box integrated amplifier as opposed to a pre/power pairing, where preamp and power amp duties are housed in separate boxes, you've come to the right place. Our testing process is uniquely thorough, and we pride ourselves on reviewing every corner of the stereo amplifier market, often being one of the, if not the, first hi-fi publications to get their hands and ears on newly announced models. To help you find the right model, we've listed the best stereo amplifier in 2024 and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you, and as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Number 6, Arcam A15. Previous Arcam efforts have always looked tidy, but this new range with the all-black finish and subtle yellow accents looks sleek and modern. But the best part of the Arcam amplifier makeover brought by its all-new Radia doesn't concern aesthetics. The A15 has this powerful, precise, and poised character regardless of the input chosen. Arcam was one of the pioneers of outboard digital-to-analog converters back in the 80s, and that experience shines through in the performance of the A15's digital section. It is crisp, insightful, and engaging. We're impressed by the scale of the sound and the way this still compact design deals with the music's savage dynamics. There is no shortage of punch and power, but this is no muscle-bound thug. This Arcam is insightful, tracking the music's multitude of instrumental strands with skill. We worried a bit for the F15. Once we heard how good the entry-level F5 below sounded, but we needn't have. This is a clear step better than its talented sibling, delivering a sound of greater clarity, scale, and precision that justifies its extra price tag and represents a logical step up. Better yet, there's a moving magnet phono stage built in, which is something its closest rival, the Cambridge Audio CX-A81, formerly found in this very spot, doesn't offer. Number 5, Marantz PM6007. The Marantz PM6007 takes the winning formula of the Marantz PM6006 UK edition, a former What Hi-Fi award winner, and manages to squeeze even more performance out of it. The result? Another What Hi-Fi award winner. Let's get the negatives out of the way first, though. There's no USB input or Bluetooth connectivity, which some users might demand. That aside, however, the PM6007 is pretty much faultless. It boasts trademark Marantz styling and is a solidly built, nicely finished integrated amplifier with traditional hi-fi appeal. Improvements include a new DAC and new filters, which can be switched between when you're using the amp's digital inputs, plus new components in the power amp and phono stages. The latter also gets upgraded circuitry, and the results speak for themselves. The sound is smooth, full-bodied, and balanced, with a pleasing spaciousness, making it another quality hi-fi amplifier from Marantz that should please most people and systems. There aren't many alternatives around this price point that we'd recommend, but the high-performing Mission 778X at £549/$549/AU$1099 is one to consider if you want Bluetooth and a USB, or simply value retro aesthetics and slash or half-width chassis. Number 4, Chord Anni. Chord Electronics has proven to have quite some talent in finding new market niches, and the diminutive Anni desktop integrated amplifier is a perfect example of that. Make no mistake, this really is a proper Chord amplifier in miniature, using as it does the Ultima dual feed-forward circuitry seen in the latest generation of the brand's high-end power amplification. However, this little box is only the size of the Chord QDES digital-to-analog converter. For the uninitiated, think smaller than a pair of coasters laid end-on, and it's intended to be an ideal partner for that DAC and the company's WiiM phono stage. The important thing to note is that it's designed for desktop use with either headphones or suitable speakers. This is one of the most capable headphone amplifiers we've heard. It sounds clean, clear, and articulate, yet captures the manic energy of Mick Cave and the Bad Seeds' Babe, I'm on Fire superbly. Use it as a desktop amplifier as intended, and it shines. Sure, there are operational quirks, something that's proving to be a Chord trait, but when the Anni sounds this good, we can forgive a lot. Number 3, WiiM Amp. If you prefer to wirelessly stream audio over Wi-Fi instead of Bluetooth, or if you want to use your stereo system with your TV, the WiiM Amp is our recommendation. This integrated amp has good power output and works in conjunction with the WiiM Home app to stream audio over a Wi-Fi network, similar to how a Sonos system operates. Wi-Fi streaming can sound better than Bluetooth streaming, and you can play the same audio through multiple WiiM devices. The amp is also compatible with Amazon Alexa, Apple AirPlay 2, and Google Assistant systems. Besides Wi-Fi support, the full-featured WiiM Amp includes Bluetooth, USB, and optical digital audio inputs, an analog line input, and an HDMI-R support that makes it easy to use this amp as part of a TV sound system. You'll also find a subwoofer output with adjustable level and crossover frequency. We like the simple, stylish design, but we wish the front panel had more than a volume knob and play/pause button. For anything else, you can use the supplied remote or the app. Number 2, Dayton Audio HTA 100. Whereas most integrated amps priced below $300 make significant compromises in performance and features compared with more expensive, enthusiast-oriented models, the Dayton Audio HTA 100 is a fully capable stereo amp with no troublesome flaws and all the connection options we want. It performs amazingly well for the price. When we cranked up Audrey Nunes' bass-heavy hit Damn Right video, the HTA 100 produced plenty of deep bass punch without distorting. Yet, it also reproduced audiophile favorites such as Holly Cole's version of Train Song Video, with plenty of detail and spaciousness. If you don't like what you hear, the HTA 100 has bass and treble controls that should let you adjust the sound more to your liking. From a technical standpoint, the HTA 100 is one of the best integrated amps we've measured for this guide. Its tested power output was ample, 50.1 watts RMS into 8 ohms and 101.8 watts RMS into 4 ohms. A hallmark of high-end amps is the ability to deliver double the power into 4 ohms, so these results are a remarkable achievement for an amp at this price. In our tests, the HTA 100's frequency response wasn't perfect, but its errors. An almost imperceptible bass boost of 1.2 decibels, centered at 64 Hz, and an even less audible boost of 0.9 decibels at 19 kHz were slight. Number 1, Fosi Audio BT20 Pro. If you want a small, simple, affordable integrated amp with lots of power, the Fosi Audio BT20 Pro is your best choice. It's a new version of our previous pick, the still available BT20A, that offers nicer cosmetics and slightly improved performance for only about $20 more. It has lots of power for its size. While Fosi Audio's claimed spec of 300 watts per channel into 4 ohms left us rolling our eyes. In our test, the BT20 Pro did produce more power than most mini amps we've evaluated. 44 watts RMS into 8 ohms and 77.3 watts RMS into 4 ohms. You could be confident that it will drive everything from high-quality audiophile speakers to whatever mystery speakers might catch your eye at a garage sale. The BT20 Pro has a flatter frequency response than most of the amps we've tested. In our measurements, it drooped a little in the lowest and highest ranges of audio, minus 0.6 decibels at 20 Hz and minus 0.4 decibels at 20 kHz. But that sort of flaw is barely, if at all, audible.